Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 4th, 2024. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, what do we have here? This 2 does not have any buddies. It does look into this box though, and this 2 helps out, making a crossing on this 4-7. That leaves these 2 cells for 2, and that's going to point down, because 2 is here or here, so it can't be anywhere else in the column, which means it's not in these cells. This 2 looks down, putting a 2 in one of these. So the important bit is these 2 digits are not 2. That's what we need to remember. That's what these markings are trying to help us remember. Okay. Other than the 2, we do have 4, 5, 7, 8. So the 4s do have buddies. Puts a 4 in one of these 2. I don't think 5 is... Actually, 5 does look in here. This 5 helps out. It puts a 5 in one of these 2. That doesn't point or anything, but it is restricted to 2 places, so it's a good marking. For 5, 7, and 8, I'm wondering about, I don't know, is it these 2 cells, maybe? I think these 2 cells might be helpful. We see the 5 and the 7 looking in. In fact, the 7 looks in, this 7 looks in, it puts a 7 in one of these 2. So yeah, these are going to be limited. So they're not 1. The bottom one could be 2, but not the top one. 3, 4, can't be 5. They both could be 6. They cannot be 7. And the top one can be 8, but not the bottom one. So we have 6, 8, and 2, 6. Interesting. Okay. Anything else to do here? Unfortunately, these ones don't really synergize. Okay, I am going to move on, I think. Actually, one thing I'm noticing is that the 3 isn't in these 2 cells. It's limited to these 3. So these 2 cells are not 2, 3. That's kind of the point. And then this cell's also not a 9. In fact, this 9 looks up, putting a 9 in one of these 2. So I think I want to pencil these 2 cells. And the reason I know it's going to be useful is because there's 5 open cells, and these can't be 2 of them, and this can't be 3 of them. So we're going to have 2 digits and 3 digits as candidates here. So those digits are the 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 6, not 7, 8, and the right one. Oh, sorry, the left one can be 9, not the right one. Okay, nothing to do with that yet, but it's good to have that marked. Now I'm going to move on to the next band. We do have 2 3s here. That does put a 3 in one of these 2 cells. So 4 and 8, we do have the 2 4s, puts a 4 here. Now, as soon as I mark this, I'm looking up and down to see if I've limited 4 to the same 2 columns in another box, and I have. So these 4s line up is a good way to think of it. And when you have these 4s lining up, what you want to think about is where does the 4 go in column 7 here? Because it's not in this box and it's not in this box. So the 4 ends up down here. So that's going to claim this box, right? Because this column needs a 4. It's in this cell or this cell. Wherever it is, it's in box 9, meaning the rest of box 9 cannot be 4. So that's the important thing for us to remember. Same thing, deal with these 2 not being 2. We need to try to remember that somehow. And that's what these markings are good for. Okay, what else do we have going for us? I was doing this band here. We got the 4s. 8s don't really seem to do anything. We've also got 1, 2. Okay, I don't know that there's anything super interesting to do here. Well, with this 1, 2, 4 filled, what we want to do is we'll look at these cells for any digits that aren't already placed in the box. So it's going to be the 7 and the 9. So this 7 looks in. These can't be 7 because they're filled with non-7s. So the 7 ends up over here. That's going to point down along with this 7. The 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these 2. So again, so these aren't 7. These aren't 2 or 7. Kind of interesting. But we also have this 9 looking in. This 9 looks in as well, putting a 9 in one of these 2. And that's going to point up. This can't actually be 9. If this were 9, there'd be nowhere to put 9 in this box. So if we eliminate 9 from there, that removed one of our 9 corner marks, and it places 9 here. Additionally, this is a 1-6 pair now. That's going to affect the row and the box. So in the row, this can't be 6. This is now an 8. I guess these 2 8s look down. Just trying to follow up as best I can. The other follow-up for the 1-6 pair is that there's 2 digits remaining for the box that aren't accounted for, the 2 and the 3. They go there. That's a 2-3 pair, telling us that this can't be 3, and that places the 3 in this box. Very nice. It also means that the 2-3 pair looks down, this 3 looks down, this 3 looks in. We can corner mark 3s in one of these 2. But when we do that, we have now see that the 3s and 7s exactly overlap. 2 digits in 2 cells, exactly overlapping. That tells us that one of these cells is a 3, and one of these cells is a 7. They can't be in the same cell, so one will be 3, one will be 7. There's not room for anything else. It's called a hidden pair, and that means that this digit here is whatever's missing in the column. Looks like a 6. So that's where the 6 goes in the column, because this hidden 3-7 pair removed the ability for this cell to be 6. It was also naked single 6. You can see it sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So could have seen it that way too. All right, so 2, 3 pairs. So what about 2s? We already have them marked. 1, 6. So this is down to 4 digits because we have this 1, 6 pair. We basically know where the 1 and 6 are. So the remaining digits are the 4, 7, 9. We know this one's not 4 or 9, so that has to be 7. And so then this is 4, 9 pair. And this is 2, 5, 6. I don't see a restriction on that. 2, 5, 6. Okay. This 7 looks in here. And oh yeah, I guess the 7 has a buddy. So we can mark that. Anything else have a buddy? The 8s have a buddy. Mark that. The 9s already got that. Okay. This box might be interesting. Let's think about it. We need a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just the big digits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see anything particularly special about that. I mean, this 6 looks in, but it's not enough. This 8 looks in. Okay, we're going to ignore that for now. 3, 4, 8. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so an easy way to see it. So I was looking at this 3, 4, 8 and thinking about this column. So where does 3, 4, 8 go in this column? Well, it's not repeating in the box, and 7, 9 is not it. And this 2, 5, 6 happens to not be able to be 3, 4, or 8. And so these 3 digits need to be 3, 4, 8. We can also see that through the box if we want, because we do have the buddy 3s that go in one of these two, and we have the buddy 4s that go somewhere down here. Now we have 3 corner marks overlapping in 3 cells. It doesn't matter that this can't be 3. That's not important. What's important is that one of these is 3, one of these is 4, and one of these is 8. So they can't be anything else. So they are a 3, 4, 8. This one just happens to not be the 3. So it restricts a little bit which ordering they're going to be in. The 3 will never be here, but it doesn't affect the logic of the hidden triple. So it's hidden triple for the column and for the box is basically my point. Okay, so what can we do with that? The rest of this column is 1, 2, 5, 6. I think, well, this isn't 2, 6, so this is 1, 5. This isn't 1, so this is 2, 5, 6, but this can be any of them. We know the 1 is in one of these 2 cells for the column. And so that one, yeah, so where does 1 go in this box, right? This one looks down. This hidden 3, 4, 8 removed 1. So the 1 ends up here. And then this is going to be a triple as well. We need the 2. We have 3, 4, 5. We need the 6. And we have the 8. We need 9. Cleans up a little bit. So 2, 6, 9 triple means this is not a 6 or a 2. So this has to be the 5. That leaves 5 somewhere in here. And then this is also a single. What is it, 7? Okay, cleans up that 7. This is a triple for the column. We have 1. We need 2. Oopsie, not in both. We need 2, 6, and 9. 9 can only go here in the column. That's not a 9. That places this 9. So this is, yeah, these 2 6s are the same digit. And so this is 1. Is this still 1, 2, 5, 6? Okay. Probably a lot of low-hanging fruit at this point. We just got a ton of digits. These 2 1s look into here. What's a 1 in one of these 2? What else did we get? You know, I didn't even do this band yet. These 5s look in, and they join the 1s. So we have a hidden 1, 5 pair. Lots of hidden pairs in this one. That means this can't be a 2. So 2 is limited to these 2 now. But we get the 1, 5 pair. So the rest of this row is 2, 4, 8, 9. I don't see any oh, these can't be 4. If you remember, we had these 4s cornered here. So actually, where does 4 go in this row? Because these cannot be 4. The 4, if I try to put a 4 here, I'm not going to be able to put a 4 in this column at all. You can double check me on that. But these are not 4. These aren't 4. Because of the 1, 5 pair. Now, yeah, that was the hidden pair that removed 4 from them. Hidden 1, 5 pair. And so the 4 can only go here in the entire row. So we can place that 4. That's very nice. 3, 8, 3, 7. So this is 1, 5. This is the rest of this row is 2, 8, 9. We can mark that now. The 8's over here. Right. Just got a lot of stuff. What's the best place to look next? This box has been reduced to 4 digits. Let's take a look. We need the 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8 ends up in one of these two. So yeah, where's 8 in this box? Because these 8s point down. These aren't 8. This hidden 1, 5 pair removed 8 from here. And so 8's in one of these two. And notice another hidden pair. This is a hidden 2, 8 pair. And so what's this digit? Because we have 3, 7, we have 2, 8, we have 1, 5. So what's the digit I didn't mention? Looks like it's 4. And that places the 4 here as well. Very nice. 1, 5, 6 here, just for the column. We have the 2, 8 pair. We need 1, 5, 6. It's not a 1. Yeah, so these are 5, 6, 7, 8, right? This isn't 6 or 7, so this is 5, 8. This isn't 8, so this is 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 2, 3 pair, 1, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't see what to do here. 4, 6s. All right, I'm going to look vertically. I feel like I've kind of done these verticals, but this vertical I haven't done yet. There might not be much to do, but we do have 2 3s looking up. Puts a 3 in one of these two cells. 3, 6, and 9, 1, 4, 5. Yeah, that's about all we get. This column is down to 4 digits. So we need the 1, 5, 7, 8. This one's not 5, so we're 8, so it's 1, 7. This one's not 1 or 7, so this is 5, 8. This one's not 8, so this is 1, 5, 7. This one's not 1, 5, so it's 7, 8. Really strange restrictions. Didn't really get anything out of that. Huh, this puzzle's holding on. Probably just one simple thing I'm not seeing. What do we need? I think I just need to think about some of these rows. 1 and 5. So this one looking in, this one looking in, it does put a 1 in one of these two. And then the 5 is the 5's in one of these two. These two digits are extremely limited. So what can they be? They can't be 1, 2, 3. Neither of them can be 4. Yeah, we have the 4, 9 pair. They can't be 5. Looks like they could be 6. And then this one can be 7, this one can be 8, and then neither can be 9. So, they are limited. This row, we need 1, 4, 5, 8. This can't be 1 or 5, so this is only 4, 8. I'm missing something important here. How does this puzzle finish? It might be a corner mark that I didn't respect. Let's see, I'm trying to recall what so we got this 4 placed. We were trying to remember that, yeah, we have this 2, 3 pair. We did do that. Yeah, I don't think there's any like super important corner marks left. Let's see, it's only 6 that's not accounted for in this box, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, so only 6 is not accounted for. So these aren't 6. So these digits can be whatever's corner marked plus 6, which is not really something I want to mark. What about this row, maybe? Let's see, we need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did one too many. Not 4. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are not 6. So these are 2, 5, 7, 8. So this is 2, 7, 8, because it can't be 5. I just saw a 2. This is a 2, 3, 7, 8 naked quad. So really the question we can ask is, where are the other 2 digits? The the 6 and the 9. Yeah, none of these can be 6, 9. See how none of them can be 6, 9? So 6, 9 go here. So this one's not a 2, and this is only 6, 9. Does that help me? This one's not 2. Ah. So then where's 2 in this row? Yes, I should have seen from this quad that 2 was only in one of the digits, one of the cells. So really we've got a 3, 7, 8 naked triple. I didn't need to use this to make a quad out of it. This is the 2. That's an 8. That's 3 and 8. That's 7. That's 3. That's 7. Okay, so we get the 1 placed. It gives us the 5 down here. It gives us 6 and 7. Okay, going a little slowly here. 5 and 8. 5, 8 pair gives us the 1 and the 5. So it's the 6 and the 1. This is not a 5, so it has to be 8. That's 6. That's 7. All right, 6 was placed, so this is now 3, 5. Remember, all of the digits were accounted for except 6. That's 2, 3. That's 2, 6. That's a 2. We get the 8 and the 4. We get the 5 and the 8. We get the 6. This can't be 5, so this is 1 and 5. We get the 9 and 4. We get the 2. All right, this is 8 based on our corner marking. That's 9, 6, and 2. We get the 9 here. This is 6. These 3 digits are 1, 2, 7. This is the 1. This is the 2. This is the 7. Wow. Collapsed immediately. So had to find that hidden 2 in this row. That was important. The way I saw that actually was lined up 2s in this box and this box. And so you had to find either this naked triple. I think it was this 4, 7, 8 naked triple. I can't remember which digits it was. There was a naked triple to find, or you could find the hidden 6, 9 pair, which then made a hidden 2. But yeah, this row 7 was very important to finish the puzzle. Seems like that was a kind of a bottleneck. Cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.